You ever fall down that YouTube rabbit hole? You click on one video, then another, and then suddenly you realize the platform seems to know exactly what you want to watch next? It feels like magic, right? Well, in this explainer, we're going to pull back the curtain and show you the trick. Seriously, think about it. It's kind of crazy. You watch one video on how to fix a leaky faucet, and boom, your entire homepage is suddenly filled with DIY home repair, tool reviews, and even documentaries on urban plumbing. How on earth does it get so specific so fast? Okay, so let's get into the scale of this mind reading because it is absolutely staggering. Get this, a massive 80% of what you and I watch on YouTube, it doesn't come from us searching for it. It's not even from our subscriptions. Nope. It's from the algorithm saying, hey, you should watch this next. That makes this one piece of code one of the most powerful cultural forces on the entire planet.
So how are we going to crack this thing? Well, here's our game plan. First, we'll look at the algorithm's real goal. Then, we'll see the data it's using to learn about you. After that, we'll peek inside the machine itself, bust some of the biggest myths out there, and finally, we'll look at where all of this is headed.
All right, first up, YouTube's magic trick. Here's the secret. The algorithm's main goal isn't just to find videos you'll like. That's part of it, for sure. But its real core mission, it's to keep you on the platform for as long as humanly possible. The longer you watch, the better it thinks it's doing its job. And this is the perfect way to think about it. This system is literally designed to become this super intuitive personal assistant, one whose only job is to figure you out, predict what you want, and then serve up an endless, irresistible stream of content so you never, ever want to click away.
So, how does this personal assistant get so darn smart? I mean, where does it get all this intel? Well, the answer is pretty simple. It gets it from you. Every single thing you do on YouTube is a little breadcrumb, a signal that you're feeding this giant learning machine. And just look at what it's paying attention to. It's not just the videos you watch. It's your entire watch history. It's whether you liked, disliked, or commented. It's what you search for. It's even what device you're on, where you are, and, this is a big one, how long you stay and watch. Every single one of these data points helps build an unbelievably detailed profile of who you are. Okay, so it's got all this data. What does the algorithm actually do with it? Well, it's not just one giant computer making a guess. It's this really elegant two-step process that's powered by some seriously advanced AI. We're talking deep neural networks, the same stuff that's behind self-driving cars and chatbots. So think of it like fishing. In step one, candidate generation, the system casts this huge, wide net into an ocean of billions of videos and hauls in maybe a few hundred that could be a good fit for you. Then comes step two, ranking. This is where a much smarter, more precise model looks at every single one of those fish, predicts which one you'll find the tastiest, and then arranges them perfectly on your homepage. And this is where it gets really wild. The system's true power isn't just knowing what you liked in the past. It's in its incredible, almost spooky ability to predict what you're going to do in the future. It's trying to guess your next click, your watch time, everything, before you've even seen the thumbnail. And how does it make these predictions? It boils down to a few core signals. Click-through rate is pretty basic. Does the thumbnail and title make you click? But way more important is watch time. Do you actually stick around? Or do you bail after 10 seconds? It also looks at feedback from those little satisfaction surveys and, importantly, tries to sprinkle in some diversity so you don't just get stuck watching the same 5 channels forever. All right, so now that we've got a handle on the mechanics, let's have some fun and tackle some of the biggest myths that are floating around out there about this algorithm. Time to separate the fact from the fiction. First up, the idea that the algorithm only pushes videos from big, famous channels. The reality? The algorithm isn't loyal to the creator. It's loyal to you, the viewer. Its only goal is to find the perfect video for the right person at the right time. That is exactly why a tiny channel can suddenly go viral overnight, because its video was a perfect match for an audience. Next myth. You have to upload videos constantly, like every single day, to stay relevant. You know what? That's just not true. One amazing video that keeps viewers glued to their screen until the very end is a way more powerful signal to the algorithm than 10 mediocre videos that people click away from after a minute. It's all about quality over quantity. And finally, the big one, the dreaded dislike button. Everyone thinks dislikes will kill a video's reach. But here's the surprising truth. A dislike is still a form of engagement. It shows you cared enough to interact. What really, truly kills a video's momentum is when people leave quickly. Low watch time is the real enemy, not the dislike button. So,
Where does all this go from here? Well, if you think this level of personalization is intense now, just wait. This is only the beginning. As AI gets more and more powerful, the future of these recommendation systems is going to get woven even deeper into our digital lives.
I mean, just imagine this. An algorithm that doesn't just suggest a video, but creates a custom 1-minute version of it just for you because it knows you're in a hurry. Or recommendations that follow you from YouTube over to your Google searches. They might even get to the point where they can predict your mood and serve you up content that it thinks you need to see.
So, the next time YouTube serves you that one strangely perfect video, the one that feels like it was literally made for you, you'll know what's going on. It's not a psychic, it's not a magic trick. It's a complex, incredibly powerful, data-driven system that's always learning, always predicting.
And that really leaves us with one final, very important question. As these systems get better and better at knowing us, maybe even better than we know ourselves, where do we draw the line between a genuinely helpful, personalized experience and a system that just knows a little too much? Something to think about.